the moment. Let's take our time to bring ourselves into observation. Just letting your body find a nice and comfortable seat. Finding a long spine. Noticing your shoulders, and you can actually move them up, back, and down. Let them relax. You can rest your palms onto your thighs. Trying to bring in this energy of grounding. And as we just find this comfortable place, we begin to look at ourselves and try to look at yourself as if you're a point in a room. It's only you, and you're facing your own self, and you're looking at yourself while you sit, while you find yourself comfortable. You're just looking, you're observing. And you're observing every single aspect of yourself, and you're actually walking around that point. You walk around yourself and look at yourself. 360 here. Front, side, back. And you're just watching and looking at this figure that's found a seat and is in silence, has found quiet. And as you look, try and notice what type of energy you're spreading about. So when you look at this point, when you look at yourself, what energy are you getting from yourself? Just by the feel, maybe a more soft, tired energy, needing rest, or you feel something more nurturing, more uplifting, or you might feel there's some type of tension. But I want you to feel this energy as you look. Notice what that point is resonating. And try and feel this vibration, the vibration that pulses from your center and outwards. You feel this pulsation that radiates around you. And as you're looking at this pulsation, at this energy radiating from that dot that's actually you, that point, the one who's looking, is this one who's looking, is this energy connecting? Are they somehow talking? Are they somehow interlacing? Or is it like these two energies, they're quite separate? Try to notice if there's some type of separation between that point and the vibration you feel from that, from the observer. Maybe the observer might be more plain, no thoughts, no emotions, no sensations. Or maybe the observer is at the point where it's just sucking in everything it sees and everything it feels. Or maybe there's some type of union and connection, as if these two dots are one. They're the same thing, but somehow they come together. So just try to notice what type and how the observer integrates, processes the vibration of the center. Now, the observer places the hand right onto your heart. And you can bring your hand onto your heart if you'd like. And you're facing, both are facing one another. The observer's got the hand onto your heart. And now, in some way, out of all the observations, the observer begins to create a rhythm to the breath. So intentionally, we breathe in gently. And on the exhale, it's as if he's whispering, he's blowing the exhale towards the center of the hand into the center of your heart. And he breathes in again. He, I mean you, the observer. And on the exhale, he blows the exhale towards the center of the heart. And then he inhales. And exhale, blowing it off towards the center of the heart. Now both of them come together and they take that long inhale breath. And it's as if it's wider, it's longer, it's more potent, it's more powerful. And on the exhale, they gently, with the pursed lips, release. And again, they breathe in together. And they exhale and release. And they keep, both of them, keep finding this rhythm together of the breath as if they're somehow connected through this movement, the movement being the breath, the inhale and the exhale. And it says almost both are mirroring one another. They begin to mirror each other through the breath, through the very subtle body movements. And now, that energy, that vibration that the observer could feel begins to shift. It begins to change and it begins to somehow neutralize, stabilize. Whatever frequency that was being set is now being adjusted, altered, and balanced. And that's when these two figures come together as one full breath. We breathe in and we breathe out. On our next breath, we're going to chant the mantra Om. Breathe in. Feel the resonation through the body. Come back to the neutral breathing. We begin to see that energy as the observer somehow unites and integrates with that dot, with the self. And the energy begins to circulate from the chest up. This ascendant flow of energy circling from the center of the heart, shoulders, arms, up towards the neck, face, creating this sense of expansion, of growth, of perception, a more refined perception. We keep this rhythm and we begin to stretch the arms up and over the head, breathing in. And on the exhale, we release the hands gently, softly as we circle the hands back. And then we begin to round the spine and we give ourselves a hug. So it doesn't matter what hand is on top, what hand is on the bottom. Just hug yourself. And it's as if the sensation of those 2 points, the observer, and that little dot come together as one, and we open the arms up, breathing in. We expand and grow. And then we exhale, we hug ourselves, circulating the different arm on top, the opposite arm on top. Yeah. And then we circle, rise, breathe in. And then on the exhale, we just bring the tips of the fingers down onto the floor. Just press the tips onto the floor, lengthen the spine, elongate. Feel as if you have a string pulling you up towards the skies. Yes, roll the shoulders back, press the tips of the fingers. Find the base of the spine all the way to the top of the head. Lengthen. And exhale, we release. And just bring your hands onto your knees, cat-cow, seated here, breathe in. And out, chest forward, shoulders back. And we breathe in. And out. And we breathe in. And out. One more. Inhale, round. And exhale. Circle the hands back up. Right hand lowers towards the center of your back. And get a nice stretch in that arm, shoulder, chest lengthens, chin parallel to the floor. And exhale. And let's release. Now the left hand, we hug with the right hand, the shoulder, and we start bringing the left arm inwards. Yeah, bring it inwards. Give it a nice stretch. And then we rise, hands come up high. Left hand lowers towards your mid-back. Inhale here. And exhale here. And then we rise and we hug the right arm. And draw it in. We rise, breathe in, and we roll onto our knees, straight into cat-cow. Let's take 5. We round the spine. And we exhale. We round. We exhale. We round. Exhale. 2 more, round. Exhale, last one. Exhale. We come back to neutral and we lengthen the left hand up high. We breathe in. Now we can bring our left hand onto our back, onto the back of the head. We really open up. And on the exhale, let's take just a little twist. So left elbow towards right elbow. Inhale as we open up. And exhale, lower. Inhale, open up. And exhale, lower. Inhale as we open up, lengthen the left hand up high. And exhale, left hand comes down. Right hand rises, breathe in. Hold on to the back of the head. Exhale, round. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Last one. And exhale, round. We lengthen the right arm up high. We breathe in. We exhale, just place the right hand down onto the floor. Straight away, Anahastasana. So just stretch your arms forward, lower your chest down. Breathe. Yeah, breathe in and out. So if you want a little bit more activation into the shoulders and the chest, bring the tips of the fingers down onto the floor. Press the tips of the fingers down and take the elbows off of the floor. Sending your chest down, lower. Breathe. Breathe. And breathe. Now press the balls of the hand down onto the floor. Press the hands down onto the floor. We begin to round the spine, forearms down. We round. Yeah, so begin to lower the hips. And we find Sphinx right away. Tops of the feet down. Just adjust the hands if you need. Chest open. Breathe. One more breath in. Exhale, lower, slide the hands back, palms face down, squeeze your thighs together. Inhale, Shalabhasana. Yes, Shalabhasana. And exhale, lower. One more. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. And slide the hands next to the rib cage. Bhujangasana. Inhale, rise. Baby cobra. Yes, feel the lower back. Exhale, lower. One more. Inhale as we rise. Exhale, lower. Child's pose. Breathe in and exhale, child's pose. Breathe in here. Open the hips a bit wider. And exhale here. Walk the hands over to the right to get a nice side body stretch. In the left side body, press the left hand down towards the right. Breathe in. And out. Let's walk the hands over to the left. Right hand over the left. Get a nice side body stretch in the right side body. Ooh. Walk back to center. Now, we're going to circle the right hand towards the right heel or hip or lower back as we come onto our knees and circle the left hand up high. Send your hips forward and then we lower and come back towards the left. Circle and rise. and lower. Circle and rise. Lower. Circle and rise. One more. Lower on each side. Circle and rise. Last one over to the left. Circle and rise. We circle back to center. We stretch our arms forward. And we start rolling and coming onto our knees into Ustrasana. Squeeze the thighs together. Activate the glutes. Roll your shoulders back, elbows in. Hands can come onto your lower back. And just open up. Hips forward and chest towards the sky. Maybe you can hold on to your ankles. Maybe you can't, and that's fine. Breathe. Breathe. And breathe. We come back. Chin to chest. Hands come onto your lower back as you rise. Inhale. And exhale, lower here. Slide your hands forward. Look forward. We're going to sniff onto our mat and come into Bhujangasana. We squeeze the elbows in. We sniff onto the mat and come up into Bhujangasana as we breathe in. Exhale, child's pose. Two more, really moving in the spine. Look forward, squeeze the elbows in, breathing in. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale as we squeeze the elbows in, sniff onto the mat and roll up. Child's pose. Now this time, we're coming into an up dog. So we slide forward, squeeze the elbows in, push the hands, press and come up. Up dog, yes. Breathe in here. And exhale, down dog. So as you find down dog, notice how your body's responding here. Your upper body's more open now. Bend one heel at a time, one knee at a time, bringing the heels down onto the floor. Breathe in and out. Here we go in undulation. So lift the heels, round forward, chin to chest, shoulders align with the wrists as we lower the hips. Yeah. Roll shoulders back, chest forward. And on the exhale, we return. And we roll again. Heels rise, round, and lower. And we come back. Last one. We round forward and lower. And we come back. Lift the right leg up high as you breathe in. And exhale, right knee into chest as we step. The right foot in between our hands, left knee lowers. Circle your hands up and over your head as you breathe in. On the exhale, sink the hip and start stretching your right hand down towards the floor. Maybe you can touch the floor, maybe not. Maybe you can sink deeper. If you don't touch the floor, like I don't right now, just let gravity weigh you down as you stretch the left hand up and over the head. Breathe in here and out. Now let's circle the left hand forward, just like we did in camel pose. Right hand circles, then we rise with the right hand. Yeah, inhale here. And exhale here. From here, we inhale back to center. And we exhale, Ardha Hanumanasana. So stretch your right leg, just adjust the hip. Breathe in, look up. And exhale, fold forward. Breathe in, look up. Exhale, fold forward. One more. And fold forward. Now we bend the front knee. The back heel, the back knee, the back hip opens. The back foot faces back. Yeah, so we're coming into warrior two with the knee down. Yes. We breathe in here. Then we exhale, just slowly lower. And rise. And lower. But just play with the hip here. And then we're going to lengthen the right leg, adjust the right foot. Left hand comes down, side plank variation. Breathe. Really open up into the hip. Breathe. Maybe you can even play with rising the right leg and play with more balance. Inhale here. And exhale. One more. Exhale. So we're going to lower the right foot. The right hand is going to circle up, over, and we're going to transition all the way to the front of the mat into lizard. Yeah. Lizard. Slower down, yes. Let gravity do the work. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. And out. Okay, press the hands down. Walk your right foot inwards. Right hand outside the right foot. Take the left knee off of the floor. Push the floor away and slide your right foot all the way back. Walk your dog. And then let's take left side. Left foot rises. We breathe in. Exhale as we step the left foot in between the hand. Right knee lowers. We inhale, rise up into Anjaneyasana. And on the exhale, left hand lowers. Maybe we grab the floor, maybe not. Right hand rises. Find that nice side body stretch. We breathe in. And out. One more. Exhale. So let's transition forward to the side. Left hand circles. And we open up towards the left. We breathe in. And out. One more. And out. We circle towards the center as we breathe in. And we exhale, Ardha Hanumanasana. We inhale here. And we exhale, fold forward. We inhale, lengthen. We exhale, fold forward. One more. And exhale, fold forward. We begin to bend the front knee. We're going to come into that warrior two variation with our knee down. We breathe in. We just play here with the hip, leaning forward and back, forward and back, forward and back. And then we lengthen the left leg. We adjust the left heel. Right hand lowers, left hand rises. Now really open the left hip, press the hip forward. Inhale and exhale. From here, maybe you might rise into the left leg. We breathe in and we breathe out. One more breath in and exhale. We place the left foot down as we begin to circle all the way towards the front of the mat into lizard. Yeah, lower. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Just one more. And exhale. We come back, we rise, left foot walks inward. We take the back knee off of the floor and we slide the left leg back into down dog. Walk the dog. And just look forward and begin to walk one foot at a time, all the way to the front of the mat. Inhale as we halfway lift and we look up. And exhale as we fold forward. We begin to unroll vertebra by vertebra, all the way up. Roll your shoulders back, palms face forward. Left hand starts sliding onto the left leg as right hand rises up high, up and over. Now we circle the right hand towards the left. We begin to flex towards the left foot. Then we're going to transition towards the center. We release the left hand and we rise with the left hand as the right hand slides towards the right leg. We breathe in and out. One more. Slowly, we breathe in as we lower the left hand towards the right leg. We get that nice side body stretch. We transition back to center. We inhale, look up, halfway lift. We exhale, fold forward. Now we begin to unroll vertebra by vertebra as we rise up. And exhale. Tadasana. Breathe in. Now feel that pulsation in every single aspect of the body. And I want you to be the observer again. You're outside and you're looking at yourself and you're trying to understand and feel the energy that little dot is resonating. You're trying to find some type of connection between that first observation and this. And we're starting to notice how the breath and how movement can actually shift the vibe, shift the energy. And we can create a complete different perception. We open the eyes, circle the arms up and over our head as we breathe in. We exhale, swan dive forward. Uttanasana. Inhale as we halfway lift. Exhale, let's step back and let's take our Vinyasa Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale here. And exhale here. Inhale. And exhale. We look forward, Margot. We breathe in and we walk forward. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale as we unroll. And exhale here. Beautiful. So we're going to do the same sequence, but starting here. So let's circle the hands up and over. Breathe in. Exhale as we fold forward. Inhale as we halfway lift. Exhale, bend the knees, step the right leg all the way back. Right knee lowers. One breath, one movement. Inhale as we rise. Exhale as we sink. Left hand lowers down. We rise the right hand, breathing in. Exhale as we stretch up and over. Inhale, lower the right hand, circle towards the right. Left hand circles, breathing in. Exhale here. Let's transition all the way to the front of the mat. Inhale. Exhale, Ardha Hanumanasana. Maybe slide that left leg forward more. One breath in. One breath out. And we come back up. We circle that bat leg in and we rise into Warrior Two variation. We breathe in and we exhale, lower. We lengthen the front leg as we breathe in, adjust the left foot, right hand comes down, left hand comes up. We lengthen, maybe take the left leg off of the floor. And on the exhale, maybe bend the left knee and circle the left hand behind you, grabbing that left foot. Inhale here. And exhale here. And then we release, we come back up. And then we exhale, transition all the way to the front of the mat. Sorry, inhaling to the front of the mat, yeah. Now we stay here, you can find low, or circle that left arm back and grab your right foot, yes. Inhale here. Exhale, bring that right heel towards the booty. One more breath in. And out. And we release. We circle the left hand up and over. Take the back knee off of the floor and place the left hand down. We inhale as we look forward. We exhale as we fly with our right leg. We bend the left knee and we inhale and rise up, hugging the right knee into chest. Beautiful. And let's take a little twist here, okay? Right foot, back, not twist, opening. Right hand grabs the right foot, Natarajasana. Left hand rises. We breathe in. We kick the foot into the hand and the hand into the foot. Keep the hips neutral. Inhale here. And exhale. Let's come back up. We breathe in. Release. And we exhale, step the right foot next to the left. Left side, we circle and rise up high, breathe in. Exhale as we fold forward. Inhale as we halfway lift. Exhale as we step the left leg all the way back, left knee comes down. We rise into Anjaneyasana. We breathe in. And we lower the right hand down. Stretch here. So we find length first on the inhale breath. And exhale, sink deeper, stretch the left hand over. Now let's circle. Left hand circles in front of us. Right hand circles in front of us. Breathe in. And exhale here. Let's transition to center as we breathe in. And exhale, Ardha Hanumanasana. Maybe stretch your right foot further. Get a deeper stretch. Yes, one breath in. And one breath out. And we recoil the front leg. We bend the front knee. We bring that back leg back. We circle and we open up into Warrior Two as we breathe in. Yes, and we exhale, sink the hip forward. We inhale as we rise. Left hand comes down. Adjust the back foot. We exhale here. Maybe lift the right leg. Breathing in. On the exhale, maybe circle the right hand and grab the right ankle as you bend the right knee. Yes, Margot, well done. Breathe in here. And out. Just one more. And exhale. We begin to release and step as we breathe in and rise. And lower, transition all the way to the front of the mat. And from here, we rise the right hand up, breathing in. And grab that left ankle, left foot as you breathe out. Draw the foot in, breathe in. And out. One more. Exhale. We release, circle the right hand up and over and down. Take the back knee off of the floor. Lean forward as we breathe in. Exhale, fly. Point your tippy toes down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lower. Bend the right knee. Let's rise up. Left knee into chest. Okay, Natarajasana. Left foot goes back. Left hand grabs the inside. The inside. So we make like a little cup. Inside, yeah. We want an external rotation with the left shoulder. Kick the foot into the hand and the hand into the foot. Inhale here. And exhale. Now let's slowly come all the way back up. We breathe in. Left knee comes in. And exhale, step the left foot next to the right. Release the hands. Take a breath. And out. Let's open, arms up and open, over the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale as we halfway lift, look up. Now this time, come onto the tips of your toes. Yes, stay here. Work those hamstrings. Breathe in. And out. Send your weight forward. Really come onto the tips of the toes. Feel the hamstrings. One more breath in, keep the tips of the toes, and on the exhale, we begin to bend the knees and lower. Yes, try to bring your hands outside your knees and your knees in. Yeah, find stability here, and we can stay here, Margot. We can hug the knees and try to bring your forehead down. Or, yeah, play with it. Lengthen the arms up high. Yeah, try and notice what gives you more stability and where you need to distribute your weight and what you need to work on the most. Just one more breath in. On the exhale, we're going to lower the heels down. You can always use your hands or just play with sending the heels down. Yes, and right away, we lower. We begin to unroll or roll all the way down, 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 down. Then draw your knees into your chest. Give yourself a nice massage. And then you can let both knees draw over to the left, just to release any extra tension. Your gaze towards the right. Breathe. Then let's switch sides. Over to the left. Oh. We come back to center. We're just going to finalize with happy baby. So just really drawing the feet down, the knees down, lower back down, shoulders down. And from here, we just slowly Bring the feet together in Supta Baddha Konasana and just let the legs slide all the way to the front of the mat. Palms face up. Adjust the shoulders if you need. Take a long breath in. And take a long sigh out. Just letting your body weigh down onto the floor and release all the rest of that stored tension. And just let your whole body, your mind, integrates into this present moment and feeling how the shift has happened. As the observer, it's as if you're floating right on top of your body and you can see yourself. It's as if this resonance that you're radiating is pulsating on top and over you. And fulfillment and joy and gratitude in full presence. Shavasana.